The NCAA tournament field is set, and bracketologists are hard at work making their predictions. For the Badgers, there was no question they'd be dancing, just a matter of where and against who. But first things first, they had to finish out the Big Ten tournament in the championship game against Ohio State. When the teams met back in January, the Badgers smoked the Buckeyes by 22 points here in Madison. That was the last time Ohio State lost this season. OSU looking for its third Big Ten tournament title in 4 seasons. The last time the Badgers won was 2008. Start of the game, and Ohio State's Sam Thompson flying in for the dunk. Buckeyes mean business. A slow start for Wisconsin, but the offense getting into a rhythm now, and a 3 from Mike Bruzewitz. Badgers take the lead for the first time all game. A little later, Frank Kaminsky, he'll be outside. Biggs getting it done from 3, part of a 14-0 run for the Badgers. But here come the Buckeyes. Deshaun Thomas with the fake, pulls up, and hits the 2. They're on an 8-0 run. Badgers go into the locker room only up 1. Second half tied up at 27. Lenzel Smith Jr. drives and gets the lay-in. Buckeyes up. On the other end now, it's freshman to freshman. George Marshall or Sam Decker for the basket. A back-and-forth battle here in the second. 11 lead changes. Ohio State extending their lead with Quinton Ross for 2, the biggest second-half lead so far. Under a minute to play now. Badgers haven't hit a shot in 6 minutes. Bruzewitz misses a 3. Badgers get another chance here at the end. Ryan Evans with an open look, and it just won't fall. Time runs out for the Badgers, and Ohio State takes the Big Ten tournament title 50-43, a hard-fought loss for Wisconsin. But now they await their fate on Selection Sunday.
Sunday in Kansas City, the Badgers of Wisconsin. Bo Ryan's team, he was the Big Ten Coach of the Year. 15th straight NCAA tournament appearance. They lost today's Big Ten tournament championship game to Ohio State. Who are they going to go up against?
So Wisconsin in the West Division with the 5 seed. They play Ole Miss in Kansas City Friday. Tip-off at 11:40 a.m. Our John Griffith has more from Chicago.
Well, it was a disappointing finish to a remarkable weekend here at the Big Ten tournament in Chicago, but the Badgers just went cold down the stretch against the Buckeyes. But the team is already moving forward after finding out as a 5 seed in the NCAA tournament. It'll face Ole Miss on Friday in Kansas City, solidifying the program's 15th straight appearance in the Big Dance.
Being a 5 is you still got to win 6 or 7, depending on what route you're taking. So I'm just proud of our guys that they were able to put themselves in this position.
We came down here with the intentions to win and thought we should have won, and we let one slip away today, and that's a bitter taste in our mouth. But we have to, correct that and use that energy and use, that taste and take that down on Friday in Kansas City and, hopefully take care of business.
Wisconsin fell just short of taking care of business here in Chicago. 9 lead changes in the second half of this back-and-forth battle between the Badgers and Buckeyes. But after the 7-minute mark in the second half, the Badgers failed to score another field goal as Ohio State won its 3rd Big Ten tournament title in 4 years.
We had a chance to run the gauntlet, but just didn't have quite enough in us. We paid for the miscues, and you still have to make shots, man.
Things will go our way today. We got some good momentum going into the tournament, and just kind of got to put this one behind us, kind of have amnesia, and get back to work on Monday.
We got guys that are ready to play in the bigger games. We've took down top seeds all year, so it's a lot to look forward to.
So clearly the Badgers seem to be looking on the bright side after a tough defeat, and really they have every reason to do so after beating Michigan and Indiana on back-to-back days and hanging with Ohio State and Chicago, 3 of the top teams in the entire country on a weekend where Wisconsin seemed to be playing its best basketball the entire season, coming at just the right time as the NCAA tournament awaits. Reporting at the United Center in Chicago, John Griffith, 27 Sports.
Thanks, John. Here's a look at some of the notables in the NCAA tournament bracket. 1 seeds, Louisville, Indiana in the East, Gonzaga, and Kansas. In the Big Ten, Ohio State with the 2 seed in the West, meaning a potential rematch in the Elite 8 if Wisconsin and Ohio State can win out in the South. Michigan with a 4 seed and Minnesota with an 11 seed in the South. In the Midwest, Michigan State, a 3 seed joining Indiana in the East. Vanderbilt and Marquette sitting at a 3 seed, and Illinois at a 7 seed. Matt Kenseth looking to score back-to-back wins. Kenseth coming off his birthday win last weekend in Las Vegas. NASCAR Sprint Cup Series visits Bristol today. Halfway through the race, off the restart, and Kenseth out to the front of the pack. He'd lead for 85 laps before coming to pit road. That would drop him back 6 spots, but he'd battle back into second behind Jeff Gordon with just over 100 laps to go. At lap 390, look at this. Gordon blows out a right front tire and goes up into Kenseth lane. Full speed, Kenseth runs right into the back of him, and that would do it for him for the day.
There's not a lot either one of us can do about that, so it's going to take a lot of Husky tools to fix that thing. But, man, we just got a little behind, and I just finally had it made up and wanted to be in the lead for that last pit stop, you know, so we could get ourselves some track position there. And blew a tire right in front of us, just nowhere to go. So we had a great car again today. We just didn't make it to the end, unfortunately.
Fast forward now, and last lap, Casey Kane would take the checkered flag. It's his first career win in Bristol. And Brewers losing bad this afternoon to the Dodgers, 11-1 the final score. That's it for sports. We'll be right back.